Okay, we is back online.
Yep.
And continue where we were. Zool. You know, Zool.
Of course.
I swear I opened my refrigerator and it said Zool.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to see that kind of behavior from a major appliance.
That's right. Zool.
Okay.
Yes, because if I just plaster myself up against this wall, no one can see me.
Yeah.
We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Chernobyl, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's
Yes.
nothing there.
Yes, that's liquid.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. That money will be used to cure our
$1
genome
billion.
soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye
billion.
vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case,
A virus.
have you heard from your
worked out all the
friend, Colonel
bugs.
Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join
That's it?
forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since
He's a
Mantis
colonel?
died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, You're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstrong president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
Really? Because
By the way,
he did have
what
a
should we
key
do
on
with
him.
that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Sure enough.
Snakes are gonna hurt you.
Good point, Squirt.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great
Right,
job.
because they'd be all there with all the unclassed
Finished
files.
decoding the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you
That
can
to me
only
sounds
use the
like a
keys
really
once.
slipshod safety safety
Yeah.
system
You
for a
better get started.
nuclear
We don't have much
warhead.
time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you
This
see
is
the
the
input
sort
terminals
of
in the center of the
fun
control
part.
room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that
Well,
goes the
now
low
that
temperature
he's
key.
really going a
The
little
one on the
far
right
and
is the high
holding our
temperature key.
hand on this one.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals,
No,
the
a
code
hard
input
disk
process
doesn't
is
actually
complete.
read
But here's the
information.
thing. You can only use
Well,
the key 3 times.
I guess it does. It
It's an
does read
emergency
and
system.
write,
It's only
yeah.
meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
We're in a tight spot.
That's right.
Key
Damn.
fell on the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Oh, boy. Whoa, what the hell? It was not quite what I intended to do. Dum-de-dum-dum. No, this way, Snake. Thank you. Return to your positions. I think I know how they recorded all of the soldiers' voices for this game. I
hate how the music starts over every time
Yeah.
you climb down a level, too. Well, there's the card key. If I remember correctly, it hurts you. Yep. Oh, that was a ration. Lovely. That's just what I want to do. I want to eat a ration that's been sitting out in the sewage. But that's exactly what I'm about to do.
Air and watertight, right?
Say again?
They're air and watertight, right?
They're MREs, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
They're Mr. E's.
Zoom. Zoom. There's the PAL key. Alright, so I got the key. Awesome. So the first thing I need to do is climb all the way back up there and put in the room temperature version of the key. God. And you have to do them in order, so then you gotta run back to the freezer where you fought Vulcan Raven. And hang out in there for a minute until the key gets nice and cold. Then run all the way back here. Then run all the way back to the blast furnace. God bless it. Look, just climb up the ladder, Snake. This is certainly the most tedious part of the game. Because this is all you're doing. What? And neck snapped. I hate having to kill people, but I just don't care anymore. There we go. It's like, what do I do? Do I just hit the action button or what? What's going on here?
PAL code number 1 confirmed.
So why would you have that big,
Awaiting PAL code number 2.
not cylinder, but
Okay.
cube-like thing,
PAL code number
even
1.
there? What, what purpose
Now,
does
PAL
that
number
serve?
2. Freeze the key.
Okay. I heard something. Before I got slammed to the ground. Where'd I go? I just climbed up the ladder.
Return to your position. Hurt the dirt.
Having trouble with the radar, huh?
That's right. It's a great idea. It would have been better if you could travel faster back and forth, you know? Yes. Oh man, none of those are back. Darn it. See? This part, not so bad. That's what's left of Vulcan Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta hang around until the key gets cold enough.
Yep.
I'd like some rations.
Yeah.
That'd be real helpful. Wow, doesn't appear to be anything in here. See, key's still not cold. You know what? Now, you see, don't know if that's gonna make any difference, but you would think if I'm crawling around on the ground, that would help the key get a little bit colder. There it is. See, it's cold now. So now we got to go back, climb all the way up to the top again.
Mm-hmm. All the way back down, but all the way back.
Glitter grenades.
Yep.
Zoom. And let's have that music just start all over again.
Yeah. Oh no, you're doing it wrong already. Take 3.
Get that one expendable guard over here that I have to keep killing.
Poor guy.
I know, right?
It's Groundhog Day for him.
Zoom. Oh, well, cool. That time I didn't have to kill him. I like not having to kill people.
It's nice.
Certainly makes their day better.
Yeah.
Alright. Cold key taken care of.
Palcode number 2 confirmed. Awaiting Palcode number 3.
Okay, there goes Palcode number 2.
Yeah, we heard.
Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Thanks, Snake. Don't know what I would do if you weren't here to tell me everything. God bless America. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no two ways about it, I'm dead.
Hopefully it saves after you put each code in.
I don't know, we're about to find out. Oh wow, yeah, it saves right here.
Oh, that's good.
It's uncharacteristically kind for a game of this era.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there has to be a point, you know, some point, so...
Yeah.
This poor guy. There we go. Goodbye. Apparently he is incapable of climbing a ladder. Remember, Squirt, from the beginning of the game. 180 level, 180 IQs.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe that was just the... like, the ones that had names, like, you know, Ocelot and...
No, they were talking about the Next Generation Special Forces, which are the... And I talk about the members of Foxhound. They were talking about all those guys. Yeah, 180 IQ.
Yeah, they're...
Can't climb a ladder.
Bright as... yeah.
Because ladders are hard.
Yeah. Only people with straight A++++ pluses can climb a ladder.
Glitter! Look at all the glitter!
It's so pretty! It even sounds glittery too.
It does sound glittery. Now that you mention it, Squirt.
People in here now.
Yep. And just a blood stain where Vulcan Raven was. What?
We lost Mommy. She disappeared.
She'll be back.
Okay.
This is exciting.
Yeah. It's my second favorite TV show. Well, haven't you seen that one where it's just...
Oh, wait, hang on. Somebody's gonna talk to me.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then
Again?
You should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay,
That's
so
obvious.
what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
Yeah.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the Fox.
Why can't you believe it, Snake? You've never met her before today.
Yeah.
I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah, well, if I am infected, I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Not like they've got an antidote laying around here.
Oh. You have your cold medicine.
Yeah, the cold medicine, that'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if all this is back. Bet you the claymores are back. Yep. I bet the claymores are back. Here, let me go step on one. Oh! Yeah, I need that ration now. I didn't need it before. Jesus. Another stupidly long elevator ride. Alright, that one wasn't nearly as bad as the last one. Make sure there aren't any damn claymores around here. Come on, rations? Is that too much to ask? Gosh, come on. I'm dying here. Well, not yet, but... Ow. Steam to the face never feels good. Oh, that's a ration over there. Okay. Stun grenade. Yeah, if you're trying to choke the guys, it helps if you don't have a weapon equipped. God bless America. Come on, this way. Okay. Is the key hot yet? It's hot. How to try and get it back before. This is the hard one because you got such a long trek that sometimes you don't get back to the computer in time, and it's already gone back to room temperature. So you've got to run on this one.
Run, Forrest, run!
That's right. I swear, Mass Effect got their elevators from Metal Gear.
So they had really bad elevators too?
Do what, Squirt?
So they had really bad elevators too?
Yeah, the original Mass Effect had elevators that would take forever. Really, all of the Claymores are back?
Front is towards enemy.
If all the Claymores are back, the ration in the corner ought to be back, but it's not. Of course not. God bless it. PAL card still. Okay. Come on, y'all, hurry up. This darn elevator. Now what?
Snake, can you hear me?
Hey, how'd you get
Naomi.
out?
Naomi, what the hell?
Get
Cameron
under
is busy
arrested.
right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Not everything.
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification.
Yeah.
But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found
you
in
look
Rhodesia
white.
sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Famous for the $100 million note.
You're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
Gray Fox.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Yeah, well, he didn't give me much of a choice, Naomi.
Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who was he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge.
Well, it certainly
and joined
understands. It certainly explains why she's so upset.
I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes.
It's only 2 years between
That's
Metal
right.
Gear 2 and this
2
game.
years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong
Thanks for
about
the vote of confidence.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but
did
now
that
I think
already.
I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Yeah, thanks. I know what
It's a
that
type
is.
of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die.
Oh,
The TNF
okay, thank
epsilon
you.
is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And
Boom,
then
instant heart
they
attack.
cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
Of course not.
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Well, then what is the whole truth?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Well,
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Okay. Metal Gear. See, this is the part that always worried me. It's like I just spent all this time heating the key up. Now you're going to make me walk through a freezer.
Yeah.
So it's like, can I get through the freezer quick enough
Yeah.
so that the key doesn't go back to, oh, I don't know, room temperature, which would really stink? Glitter.
Mm-hmm.
Glitter grenades.
Glitter grenades.
Zoom. The sad part is I think I'm going to be going into the end game with only one ration.
Ooh.
At least you have plenty of glitter.
Yeah, well,
grenades.
the glitter grenades aren't going to help me too terribly much.
Good point.
I hope this isn't too much of a detour for the key. I couldn't remember if there's a ration over here or not. Darn it. Okay. Again, I hope this doesn't turn the key back to room temperature. If it does, I'm going to be so mad. Zoom. Alright, it's still hot. There's that poor guard again.
Yeah.
I hurt.
I love how this is the magical staircase. You get there and you're good.
We'll see it caught by that kid.
Okay. And there we go.
Palcode number 3 confirmed. Palcode entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No. Why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
No, you didn't.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox-Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox-Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell,
you think?
You're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
me, dear brother.
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
All else fails, try Otacon, right? What about Meryl? Can you call her at all? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright.
I hacked
What do we
into
got?
security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Oh hey, I got rations now. Isn't the darn thing going to... Alright, fine. I thought if I walked back in I might be able to grab another ration, but I guess not. Alright, Liquid went this way.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch,
Yeah.
rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Armstech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Die.
Fox Die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Die's program just before the operation.
How would they know?
No one knows how, why.
You know?
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Die's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one.
Why must there be?
Anyway,
You're gonna make a weapon
it might
like
prove
that,
to be
considering who the
unnecessary.
people you're
Why's that?
targeting.
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus.
Except
it's
you,
true
Liquid.
that the Armstech president and decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Die. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes,
Died
twins.
here.
But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
Get ready for some.
Les enfants terribles.
Get ready for some
You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant.
kind of junk biology.
I got the flawed recessive genes.
See?
Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you.
You got that
Can
from
you
the Arnold
understand what it's like
Schwarzenegger
to
and
know
Danny
that you're
DeVito movie.
garbage since the day you were born? But
I am your twin brother,
Father
Julius.
chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed
Really?
our
He
father
did?
with
'Cause-
your own hands!
We never saw any
You
of that.
stole
Yeah.
my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm
I'm
found
not
with
like
destiny
you.
encoded in
Nah,
my
nah,
DNA.
nah, nah.
Yeah! Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Sure enough.
How do I stop it?
Stingers. Just like everything else, stinger missiles. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 Alright. Real quick. Just to